In French Top 16 Club Championship 2025 a pool round 1, Van Wely chooses Queen's Gambit accepted Furman variation, leading to an intense fight against Esipenko. On d4. On d5. On c4. Threatening pawn takes d5. Pawn takes c4. Knight f3. Van Wely considers playing on e4, on b5, on a4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight f6, on e3, on e6, bishop takes c4, on c5, king castled kingside, on a6, pawn takes c5 leads us into Queen's Gambit accepted Furman variation. Bishop takes c5. Queen takes d8 check. King takes d8. Knight e5. Threatening knight takes f7 check. King e7 played by Esipenko. Bishop e2. Knight bd7. Threatening knight takes e5. Knight c4 played by Van Wely. On b6. Knight bd2. On a5. Knight b3. Bishop a6. Knight takes c5. Pawn takes c5. Pawn b3. Rook hb8. Bishop a3. On a4. Rook fc1. Threatening pawn takes a4. Pawn takes b3 played by Esipenko. Pawn takes b3. Rook takes b3. Knight d2. Threatening knight takes b3. Rook bb8 played by Esipenko. Threatening bishop takes e2. Bishop f3 played by Van Wely. Threatening bishop takes a8. Knight d5 played by Esipenko. Bishop takes d5. Pawn takes d5. Bishop takes c5 check. Knight takes c5. Rook takes c5. Bishop c4. Esipenko is aiming to play. Rook takes a1 check. Knight b1. Rook takes b1 mate and gain a significant edge. Rook d1 played by Van Wely. Rook c8. Threatening rook takes c5. Rook takes c8 played by Van Wely. Rook takes c8. Rook a1. Rook b8. Knight f3. Bishop a2. Knight d4. Rook b1 check. Rook takes b1. Bishop takes b1. King f1. On g5. King e2. On h5. On g3. King d6. On h4. Threatening pawn takes g5. Pawn f6 played by Esipenko. Pawn f3. On g4. Pawn takes g4. Pawn takes g4. On h5. King e5. On h6. Bishop h7. Knight c6 check. King d6. Threatening king takes c6. Knight b4 played by Van Wely. King e5. Knight d3 check. King f5. Knight f4. King e5. King d2. Pause the video and find the best move for Esipenko. King e4 is best move here because Knight h5. King f5. Knight f4. King e4. Knight h5. King f5 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main game. King d2. On d4 is a critical mistake played by Esipenko. On takes d4 check. King takes d4. Knight e6 check. King e4. King e2. Bishop g8. Knight f8. Van Wely's idea is to play on h7. Bishop takes h7. Knight takes h7 and increase their advantage significantly. On f5 played by Esipenko. Knight d7. King d5. Van Wely claimed a well-earned victory.